Greetings to all of my loved ones. Welcome back to another episode of Healing Wisdom with me, Empress Oracle, your favorite, realist, and of course, sexiest spiritual advisor. I hope everybody's doing well today. I just want to come to you guys on behalf of Starseed Galactic Federation. I have been given access to this knowledgeable information from my Akashic records for the purpose of helping humanity. This information has been given directly to me as a divine channel, and any use and or reproduction of said information without the proper acknowledgement or accreditation from where it was received will result in instant karma for the plagiarizing parties and or individuals. And so it is. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we need to stop settling. That is what I came to talk to you guys about. Stop settling. Because unfortunately, this is a lesson that I continue to learn, because we all know that healing is a constant journey. You're never done healing. You're never done learning. If you feel as though you know everything, you're a dumbass, because nobody knows everything. And no matter how many times you learn a lesson, sometimes you have to relearn the lesson in different facets, because there's always more than one side to something. Life is multifaceted. Life is multidimensional. So are people, so are emotions, so is pain, love, and knowledge. That's why sometimes we have to keep relearning the same thing. But one thing that is constantly embedded into my psyche is to stop settling. And that is something that I care to share with you guys also. Okay, I am seeing too many beautiful spirited individuals who have went through life's trials, tribulations, and tests, and because they've been tested, they've been tried, they've been broken, they feel as though they have no more fight, and they start to settle. And I'm here to tell you guys, the race is not for the swift. I know sometimes it feels as though, you know, you're tired of going through the same cycles. You're tired of always getting your feelings hurt. You're tired of every time it's a person that you have feelings for. You're tired of always getting hurt. So then you decide to settle with somebody who is safe. Life was not meant to be played safe. Okay? Without risk, there is no reward. And those who always have standards for themselves, maintain those standards, and stick to their morals, their integrity, and what they believe that they are truly worth within themselves, they always end up getting what they want. Whoever said whoever said the nice guy finishes last was a hater, and they wanted everybody to turn bitter and to settle for things. And sometimes we may settle for things, and at that moment it doesn't even seem like we're settling, because we may be misguided or misled by bright shiny things, you know? Sometimes a stupid package can be wrapped up so lavishly and so well. But what we have to understand is we have to have our own morals. We have to have our own self-values and integrity. We have to have our own standards, not society standards saying that, okay, you know, in order to be happy in love, the person has to have 7 figures. The person has to ice you out. The person has to take you shopping every week. No. Because you can have all of that and you can still be settling, because that person can treat you like shit. That person can treat you like gum on the bottom of their shoe. That person can disrespect you constantly, repeatedly, over and over. And because in turn they turn around and they placate you with tangible material things, it appears as though it's okay, but internally you know you're settling, because you know that you deserve to be treated better. You know that the same love that you're putting out to that person and to other people, you deserve that the same. Reciprocity is a thing, and it is very important. When I say reciprocity, I'm saying what you give out should be received and returned to you as well. It doesn't have to be the same exact way, because different people have different love languages. But when you find somebody and you understand what their love language is, you find out if you are compatible by how they reciprocate with you. Okay, you may not be used to their love language, but if it makes you feel good and you like it, you guys can learn from each other. You guys can learn each other's love language. It does not always have to be material things, but we need to stop settling for, you know, facades. We need to stop settling for illusions of grandeur. Because in the end, we end up hurting our own feelings, because deep down, you know what's really going to make you feel good long term. Just because society says you have to be with somebody that looks good, that has money, X, Y, and Z, but they didn't mention that that person had to treat you like the queen that you feel like you are on the inside. It's okay for you to hold out. It is okay for you to take that time and be alone and work on yourself, work on your self-esteem, so that way you won't feel like you have to settle with somebody who treats you less than just because they placate you with material things. Because in the long run, when you look back, years will have flown by, the best years of your life will have passed you by, and you'll be sad, miserable. You'll have all these nice shiny things around you, but you'll still feel lonely. You'll be depressed. And then you'll be like, now what? You'll be so used to being treated less than that you will not have realized that you settled inadvertently. And then you're really gonna feel like shit. A lot of people ask me all the time why I'm single. My fine tenderoni ass, why am I single? It's by choice. It's because I refuse to settle. All right? You can be in a nice package. You can flash your money. I cannot marry your money. I cannot sleep with your money. Your money cannot hold me tight at night. Your money cannot express to me the love that I feel like I need. Your money cannot make me feel truly valued and cherished. All right? Reciprocity for me, I'm a very loving, nurturing person. If I'm not receiving that same thing, I'd rather not be bothered. I would rather wait until somebody is able to express their love to me, their true love, without monetary value. Yes, please buy me things, spoil me. I do deserve that also. But if we can't have a conversation, if we can't stimulate each other's minds, if we can't work together and build together as a team without somebody feeling jealous, or without you feeling as though you have to compete, or as though you feel as though you have to dumb me down so that you feel more masculine, we don't need to be together. That's why I'm single, because I refuse to settle. And unfortunately, I'm seeing so many good people, and it's not just women. It is not just women. I am seeing good men who are broken, who have low self-esteem, who don't feel as though they deserve somebody who's truly good on the inside. So they'd rather self-sabotage and settle with somebody who on paper looks good, or, you know what I mean, on Instagram, social media looks good, but they have no true value, no self-worth. They're really a thought, right? They have no home training. They have no domestic skills. They won't make a good mother. They damn sure ain't gonna make a good fucking wife. And it's sad, because we all deserve the best that life has to offer. But if you are just worried about time passing by, you're just like, oh my gosh, my clock is ticking, let me hurry up and find somebody, anybody, I just don't want to be alone, you're gonna end up settling. That person may put on a facade as though they are what you need. On paper, they might check all the boxes, right? They may put forth illusions that your life is going to be rosy, but I'm telling you, we have to stop ignoring the red flags in people. Pay attention. So many people are disregarding their intuition, and they're setting themselves up into life contracts, soul ties with people who do not deserve their energy, and that in turn is draining our life force, and that will stop you from achieving your full potential. Because if you continue to get your heart broken because you keep settling for people that you know don't deserve you, you keep settling for friends that you know don't value you, that only come around when they need something, they only want to hit you up when they see you doing good, right? You're settling. You're going to keep on getting your energy drained. You're going to keep on experiencing heartbreak, right? And that's going to turn you cold. That's going to age you. It's going to give you premature wrinkles and whatnot, right? And then you're going to miss out on your blessings because you're pouring so much into something that you settled for, trying to make it what you truly want or what you truly deserve. And what you have to understand, you have to pour that energy into yourself. You cannot make somebody be something that they don't want to be. You cannot. So stop settling. When people show you who they are, believe them. Believe them. And even if you don't believe them the first time and you give them another chance, if they do that shit again, stop doubting yourself. Stop settling because you feel like, oh, I've invested so much time in this person. So fucking what? The reason why your lifespan is being cut short is because you keep settling and they're draining your energy. Be free, be peaceful, love on yourself. That's going to add 20 fucking years to your life. And the right person will come along. And what we don't understand, so many people settle because they are broken. They are unhealed. They don't want to do that work. So they're going to settle for somebody else who is also broken and unhealed. That is trauma bonding, right? And then once you get invested in trying to save that friendship, save that relationship, you could have put that energy into yourself, right? That person could give you a cock and bull song and dance or woe is me, and you're gonna go right back and settle into the same thing because you love that person more than you love yourself. Stop doing that, guys. I keep on telling you, a person is only going to love you as much as they love themselves. So if somebody treats you like shit, I don't give a fuck how flashy they look. That's because they feel like shit on the inside. They don't feel worthy of the good things that you show them. And each time they come back to you, they're going to break your spirit a little bit more. They're going to break you down another notch. Next thing you know, you're going to be on the floor and they're going to be standing on you. You're going to be their pedestal because you settle. When you settle, you lower your expectations, okay? You lower yourself so they can climb on top of you and they can elevate. Stop being self-sacrificial to unworthy things, unworthy people. Stop settling for jobs just because you feel as though it's too long for school. What really do you have to do for the next 5 fucking years while you can't go ahead and go to medical school or whatever the fuck? Exactly nothing. Nothing. Time is going by so quickly that you should be able to invest that time into what you truly want instead of settling for a quick gig. Because by the time you spend those 5 years in this quick gig in this job that you settled for, you could have went and got you a fucking degree. But that instant gratification is killing us. It's a motherfucker. Anything worth having is worth working hard for. People, stop being so fucking lazy. Put in the work for what you truly want to achieve in life instead of settling for mediocre, instead of settling for the bottom of the barrel, instead of settling for bits and crumbs and pieces, not just from relationships, but from jobs, from people all around you. Stop settling, right? We really have nothing else to do. Time is going by and people, we are wasting the best years of our lives, the best times of our lives, settling on something that we know if you really sit and you think about it 5 years from now, you're not going to be satisfied with where you are. So why are you there? Why have you built a tent there? Why have you made a pallet there? Huh? Why are you laying down right there if you know you're not going to be content with it 5-10 years down the road? Make it make sense to me. Oh yeah, you're right. It don't. Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you all. And I really would wish and appreciate for everybody to take a good look in the mirror. Look at yourself from the inside out. Don't look at the clothes that you have on. Don't look at the makeup you have on, that new weave or wig, that new lineup. Look in your eyes in the mirror. Look in your soul and see, are you truly happy with where you are? And if you're not truly happy, are you working towards where you really want to be, or have you settled because you feel as though it's too hard, it's too long, or you just don't believe that you're capable of it? We have to start believing in ourselves. We have to start speaking life into ourselves. We have to stop settling, because you blink 3 times, cough and fart real quick, and you 100 years old, if you make it that long. And nobody wants to be that old man on the porch rocking back and forth saying woulda, coulda, shoulda. Use your gifts. Stop settling for bullshit. Stop settling for mediocre. You can't settle for mediocre and then walk around with your chest puffed out talking about I'm the shit, I'm this and that. No, you're not. No, you're not, because you settled. It doesn't matter. You could be Gucci down to the motherfucking socks. You still settled. You're still not happy when you go home. You're still lonely, even though you have a significant other, right? Stop settling, ladies and gentlemen. Love yourselves. I need you guys to love yourselves the way I love myself. And that's some deep shit right there, because I've had to love myself through every kind of storm, through loneliness, through treachery, backstabbing, not being given my worth. I've had to love myself through all of that. I love you guys like that. And I need you to love yourself like that and stop settling, because we all deserve the best. And I wish you all the best that life has to offer. I love you very much. Make sure you stop by my shop on Etsy and stop playing. Get your shit together. That's Empress Oracle Shop. There I have what you need to help you on your spiritual journey of self-love, self-value, self-appreciation. And I also do custom orders. I also, don't forget to vote for me, Ink Magazine, right? The link is in my bio. But please be well, and I love you all.